Hey there. Old Pops here. Sitting here this evening enjoying me a pipe after a not really a stressing day, but it's really a pretty relaxing day. I was working on a couple of projects early this morning. I got up way too early this morning. Got up, made coffee about 6 o'clock this morning. Came off into my little man cave here and sat down and fell back to sleep in front of the news. And then Gracie come in and woke me up. Said she had a doctor's appointment. And I had to play taxi. I know it looks like I'm sitting way off to the side here, but there's a reason for that, and I'll show y'all here in a minute. But tonight, I'm enjoying my little Brian Doran poker that I won in a golf from the Herefers. And in it, I call it a little magical mixture because it turned out to be. It's a 50-50 blend of Sunset Rum by Sutliff and Lane L7. Really pretty tasty. But anyway, I had to play taxi and take Gracie to a doctor's appointment. I didn't know what kind of doctor's appointment it was. This early this morning, I figured she had to go get a physical. Or something that had to do with physical. I didn't know it was I didn't know it was an emotional doctor. Not that early in the morning. But she's known for the last 23 years what kind of person I am when I don't get my coffee. Because under this gruff exterior lies an even gruffer interior. Anyway, I reached up in the cabinet and grabbed me a travel cup. Poured me a cup, one of them tall ones. Poured me a cup with me. Didn't get to drink any while I was driving, but I got us to the doctor's appointment. She got out of the truck, or out of the Jeep. I call it a truck, it's an SUV. She walked in and I sat there and drank that cup of coffee. It ain't too far from the house, but it was a good hot cup of coffee and I drank it pretty quick. Anyway, by the time we got there, I was good and awake. And I was going to sit there and read while she was inside. I'm reading on a series. Here's number 6 in the series. It's not generally what I read, but it's a James Patterson novel that she's got me started reading. It's the Woman's Murder Club novel. There's 20 of them in the series, and that's number 6 in the series. It's called The Sixth Target. But there's 20 of them, and it's about a girl named Lindsay Boxer. She's a cop, a detective, and she's got 3 friends, and the 4 of them solve these murders. And it's pretty good. I'm on number 6, and anyway, I'm reading them one at a time, but I'm reading other stuff in between. But that's what I took with me, and I read about 100 pages sitting there waiting on her. I couldn't see me sitting inside a room full of sick people. So I just sat out in the car. You know, 99% of sick people give diseases a bad name. I don't have the solution. I don't even admire the problem. I told Gracie what she ought to do is when they, while she was sitting there, when they called her name, what she ought to do is she ought to stand up and holler, "Here I am! What are your 3 wishes?" She said, "No." She said they might all stop. It might freak them out so bad they might all stop for coffee and not get started again till lunch. I told her, I said, that might be right. Anyway, I started getting into my book. About the time I started getting into it, she texted me from inside the building. She texted me. She said, filling out paperwork. I just looked down at it and kind of giggled. I kind of chuckled, I guess. She texted, "Am I ambivalent?" I wrote back, "Well, yes and no. This is a day for firm decisions, ... Or is it?" It was a minute or two later. I got a smiley face with one of them looks on it like, I guess it's a mad face or a confused face or, I don't know, an Ole'Pops face. I don't know. Then she texted, "Is failure an option?" And I thought to myself, I said, oh God, she must be seeing a psychologist or a psychiatrist. I texted her back. I said, "It must be. It's bundled with every piece of software I ever bought." I get the same face. Then I get, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes later, I get another text, the last text I get from her, by the way. She said, "What are the 3 things that bother you the most?" I wrote back, "That doctors do what they do and they are said to only practice. Number 2, that sex is better than logic, but I can't prove it. And number 3, If you learn from your mistakes, why am I not smarter than I really am? And is a clear conscience really a sign of a bad memory? This time, I got a text of a hand with one finger. I'll let you guess which one. I didn't get any more texts. I got 100 pages into my book. That's a third of the way into it. I'll be on book 7. I'll be on book 7 by tomorrow. Anyway, I wanted to introduce y'all to somebody. What a lot of y'all don't know, and it's because I didn't say anything to anybody. Well, I said something to a select few. I say a select few. I just kept my mouth shut. I keep my mouth shut a lot about a lot of things. On the 26th, no, on the 25th, Hagen had his third stroke. And on the 26th, we had him put down. And I've had him, I was there the day he was born. And I've had him for 9 years. Like I said, I was there the day he was born, and I held him the moment he expired. Anyway, I brought him home and I dug the hole and I buried him in the backyard. That's some rocky ground back there in that limestone. But I buried him myself. And what I didn't realize is Gracie has a dog too. Her name's Luca. And she never was my favorite animal in this world. But she and Hagen were great friends. She's 5 years old. But she suffered that loss about as much as I did, because they were great friends. And after Hagen passed, she pined. She pined and pined and pined. And I guess she felt me suffering. She felt me hurting. And she has positioned herself since the day that I buried him between me and the door, and as close to me as she can. She's laid herself at my feet and I hate a dog at my feet. But she has tried her best to get as close to me as she can. And she and I, in just 25 days, have become as close as any two creatures can. Come here, Lou. Lulu, come here, baby. Come here, sugar pie. Come here, sweetie, sweetie. Come here. Come here, doll. I want you to meet somebody. Come here, doll. She's a mutt. She got no breed. She ain't no pit bull. She ain't nothing but a mutt. Come on up here, darling. She's a belly rubber. Come here. Come here, sugar pie. Come here to me. But this right here is Lulu. This is old Lulu. But from now on, she's been with us a while, but she's been on the back burner, and she's been, ooh, you hear something? It'll be all right. But she's a belly patter. She likes a belly patted. But she'll be in the picture from now on. I hate that Hagen's gone, and so does she. But like I said, she's become the family dog. And I never did, you know, don't get me wrong, I never did abuse the dog or anything. I just never had much use for her. But she's felt me pining. And she deserves me to be friends with her, and I'm gonna. Anyway, just wanted y'all to meet her, cause she's gonna be right out there now. She's a good one. Ain't she a good one, little sister? Ain't she a good one? Yeah, she's a good one. Anyway, she likes that belly pat. Anyway, y'all, I'm Ole'Pops. Y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all next time.